to share with you the order I had people walk down the aisle before me at my wedding as a girly who cuts wedding music as her side hustle and is a bitch who wanted a dramatic wedding entrance. For our walk down the aisle, we had 2 songs. One song was for my husband and his people, and then one song was for me and my people. This is the order that we had everybody walk out. Song number 1, we had our officiant, then my husband, then his best man, and then the rest of the groomsmen. Then we had my husband's aunt and uncle, who are more like second parents to him. I went my husband's grandparents, and then if I also had grandparents, that's where they would have gone, but I don't have any grandparents. And my mom, my husband's mom. Something cool that my mother-in-law suggested we do is that when my mom walked down the aisle, my brother, who was one of the groomsmen, walked halfway to meet her and walked her the rest of the way down the aisle. And when my husband's mom walked down the aisle and she got halfway down, same thing happened. My husband walked up to meet her and walked her the rest of the way down the aisle. Unfortunately, my husband's dad has passed away, so normally his mom and his dad would walk down the aisle together. However, I think that it was really, really special that, she walked by herself halfway and then he met her and walked her the rest of the way to her chair. Then moving on to me and my people, I had 10 bridesmaids and they all walked down the aisle before me. I know some people are gonna be like, Elise, that's too many. I can't believe you had 10 bridesmaids. I don't care. I'm still close with every single one of my bridesmaids and I wouldn't have done it any other way. But all 10 bridesmaids walked down to the same song I was going to walk down to. I knew where I was coming out in the music, which was 2 minutes and 34 seconds. In order to time that, we figured out how long my aisle was and how long each person needed to get down the aisle so that way I could enter in the aisle on my grand entrance. My maid of honor was standing at the front of the door, guiding each bridesmaid down and telling them what their cue was to go. Have somebody you trust doing this if you want to do that. Do not have a person at the venue. They don't know the song. They don't know the people. That's why I put my maid of honor in charge of it. She literally was holding her phone. I gave her a cue in the time of the music and I gave her a word cue. And then something that I will say a million times, if you want a dramatic entrance, make sure there is nobody in your aisle about 5 to 10 seconds before you walk down. So for example, for me, I was walking out at 2:34 and that by 2:25-ish in the music, nobody was in the aisle. So after my maid of honor got to her spot in the front, my officiant motioned everybody to stand. They were all facing me, ready for my entrance. All that was happening was the music and it kind of built the anticipation and made my entrance way more dramatic. My dad was with me down the aisle, so that is where he walked in. Also had the songs cut because I wanted to make sure that everybody knew exactly when they were entering and that there wasn't too much extra music. I will say it is okay if there is extra music. It is a lot more awkward if there is not enough music. So if you have any other wedding music questions or wedding questions or need any wedding music cut, let me know and I would love to help you out.